Does attending college lead to a better and happy, successful life? Going through college can be a struggle, but after, paying for it is a bigger struggle. There are many financial consequences for having a college education. Today, I will introduce a policy to help lessen the financial burdens of attending college. I'm currently a college student, and for me, I can personally say that I can get anxiety and be worried about not being able to pay these college debt because it is an enormous amount of money. For this speech, I have found multiple sources, including magazines, a book, online articles, and journal articles to help me learn more about this topic and how it has made an impact on college students. Firstly, for today, I will first show you how there have been negative impacts due to college debt and why there's a need for change. Secondly, I'll introduce you to my plan to help change and impact college debt. And lastly, I will help you to visualize how my plan will help college students have a better and more successful financial future. To begin my speech, I will first describe the negative consequences of student debt. There have been many negative impacts that student debt has caused on society and college students. According to a journal article by Alexis Goldstein entitled Build a Fairer Economy that was written in 2020, student loan debt is crushing many Americans. There's estimated total of 42 million Americans who all have a collective $1.6 trillion debt increase. Also, there has also been upward trends of college debt in the United States. According to another journal article by Brenda Beauchamp and Jason R. Cooper entitled Bankruptcy and the Student Loan Debt Crisis, written in 2014, student loan debt has increased by 300% in the past 8 years, and also student loan default rates have doubled in the last 5 years. Students have also struggled with paying back their student loans. According to an online CNN article by Harmeet Kaur entitled "The Student Loan Debt is 1.6 trillion and is increasing," and students are struggling to pay this down, written in 2016. The annual student loan payback rate is at a low 3% annually. Also, students who go to college after college are struggling financially. According to another journal article by Timothy Ulbrich and Lauren Kirk, in their article entitled "It's Time to Broaden the Conversation of the Student Loan Debt Crisis Beyond Tuition Rates," written in 2017, there has been struggles amongst pharmacists who can have a total of $162,270 made with this annual salary, yet they are still drowning in student debt because of the high cost of their college education. Along with that, the economy has been negatively impacted by student debt. The colleges have students have less chances of having home ownership because due to student debt, their chances are lessened by 7 years. Also, they're less likely to get credit cards or car loans because they don't want to have interest or more debt put into them. And so there's a lot of economic impacts due to student debt. Also, mental health issues can come about due to student debt. After college, students who have to pay that debt might experience symptoms of depression, emotional exhaustion, burnout, and also increasing sickism. I have showed you how college debt has had negative consequences on society and college students. And now I will introduce you to my plan to help fix this. My plan is called the Free from Debt Policy, and this policy will help to make college to help make colleges free and more accessible to students who want to put the work in to gain a good education and a successful life. My plan is to help government have government fund colleges that need financial help. So this will include HBCUs or private colleges that are less government funded, and that have less endowments. I will focus on these colleges to be more government funded with the wealth tax. According to the Build a Fair Economy by Alexis Goldstein, 2% wealth tax on assets above 50 million and a 3% wealth tax of assets above 1 billion will help to raise about $2.75 trillion a year for colleges, which will be very helpful. Also, There will be, with my policy, this will be open to students no matter what their race or background is, and this will be open to Dreamers and DACA recipients also, and of course, U.S. citizens. There will also be a GPA requirement of 2.0 or above for students so they can maintain motivation and maintain good academic standing with these benefits. Now that I've showed you my plan to help increase help decrease student debt, I will now help you to visualize how my plan will help college students. My plan will help college students because there will be more attendance and there will be less financial debt. According to a magazine editorial by the American Press Code, there has been many students have not went to college because of the high tuition rates and cost of college. With my plan, there will be more attendance, and college students will be able to have a more wide variety of colleges they can go to. I mean, students that want to go to college can have a better variety of where they want to go to because colleges that may be private or out of state will have less tuition costs. Also, students will be able to give back to their colleges and have more home ownership, and their employment will also not be. They will be able to get into a job where they don't have to worry about paying back loans and struggling. In conclusion, I have shown you that there's definitely a problem with the current tuition rates and cost of college, and there needs to be a change. My plan will help to do this and will help to fulfill the needs of college students everywhere. I first showed you that there has been negative consequences of college debt. Secondly, and there's a need for change. Secondly, I've showed you that my plan to help change this. And lastly, I help you visualize how my plan will help college students in their futures. What you can do personally is you can help do more research on this issue. You can talk to your public officials, such as Mayor Garcetti. You can even help candidates, or you can help Democrats such as Bernie Sanders. You can write a letter to the Board of Education or our superintendent at school, in the LBUSD, or you can even you can do that. Overall, college debt is continuing to increase, and tuition is continuing to increase with our struggling economy. Students deserve to have a great college education, and money shouldn't be something that stops them. Students, no matter what their background is and no matter what their financial background, deserve to have a great college education and deserve to have a great future.